Hello Facebook, hello YouTube, Marcus here. What's happening, everybody? I am your chef on a mission, and we're going to talk about marketing today. Marketing your business as a business owner, some key tips that I've done that's gotten me through COVID, post-COVID, during COVID, whatever's happening with COVID, but prior to COVID too. This applies for any situation. These techniques and strategies, or this single strategy applies universally any time of any time. So I want to talk about what I've been doing to be able to run a successful restaurant during COVID. And there's so many things that a successful business owner needs to do. Marketing is key. Marketing is number one on the list. You have to think of yourself as a marketing maniac. And I've referred to myself as years as a marketing maniac. And 50 mistakes that business owners make, my book, a lot of this is on marketing, different marketing techniques. Everything you do is marketing. So the one single technique that you have to think about, this is what we teach all of our clients, and this is what I tell everybody constantly. The one technique that you have to do is you have to get attention. You have to get attention. You have to do things that are attention getters, whether it's something drastic or just a subtle message every single day. I subscribe to a lot of different emails, email blasts, a lot of different email newsletters from a lot of different doctors, business gurus, health gurus, whatever it is. I subscribe to a whole range. And the most successful ones are always on my radar. They're always. I might not be using them right then and there for advice, for a product, for whatever, but they're constantly on my radar. Like, I just know, like, every single day, a Dr. Mercola or a health ranger is going to come. Mike Adams is going to come into my inbox. I just know that every single day, and I've been subscribed to them for 20 years. I've maybe opened a few hundred emails in 20 years. But they're always there. They're always getting my attention. They always have a tagline. They always have a title that if I want to know more, I can open up the email and get more information. Email marketing is insane for results, returns. I'm a huge fan. If you're in the restaurant industry, think about this. If you're in the restaurant industry, like 10% of other rextrants are actually have an active campaign, an email campaign out there that they're actually sending out emails. Email is extremely profitable, extremely profitable. You pay a monthly fee, $100, couple $100, $19.99, whatever it is, and you just keep communicating, interesting, fun, entertaining, educational things. A little bit of sale things in there, a little bit of promotional things, but you just want to be educational, entertain, and answer people's questions, and make people's lives better for So, this technique or strategy is getting people's attention. The way I've gotten people's attention every single day throughout COVID, when this first happened in March, was to do Facebook Lives for my restaurant. I did not miss a Facebook Live for 8 or 9 weeks. My wife started doing Facebook Lives every day. My wife has never done Facebook Lives, never, ever done a Facebook Live by herself. She jumped in and started doing a happy hour. So we were doing 2 Facebook Lives every single day. And the content was conversation. Just real conversation. I'd sit down, I'd say, hey, we're selling walnuts right now. They're organic. Come in. They're this much a pound. Here's a recipe for walnuts. Here's why you want to do that. It's just casual conversation leads the way. Documentation of what's happening, of what you're doing in your business. So many businesses, and including restaurants, just totally just disappeared during this time. Some of them are now reopening. Some of them have not reopened. They plan to reopen. I would get a cleaner's pickup every single week from a cleaner 30 minutes from us. I couldn't call them. They wouldn't answer the phone. I emailed them. They wouldn't respond. They have my clothes. They have 2 pairs of shoes. They have clothes. I have dirty clothes mounting up. Stuff that needs to be pressed. I have clothes mounting up. And they're nowhere to be found. They have not got my attention. So what did I do? I went through to another cleaner's that was open and started taking my stuff to another cleaner's. Like, if this cleaners thinks that the world is going to stop for them during COVID, and all their clients and guests were going to stop without even communicating. They didn't even communicate. They didn't even call us. They had my phone number. They know who I am. I have a business account with them. They didn't even communicate to me like, we'll see you in 8 weeks, or we're taking some time off of this. They didn't even communicate. Even when I reached out to them, I couldn't leave a message, and I emailed them, they wouldn't email me back. And then finally, I've just calling and calling, like I wouldn't have never have called them back again. I would have never, ever, ever have called them back in, but they still had 2 pairs of my shoes. 2 pairs of my shoes, one of them getting fixed and one of them getting cleaned. And they're nice shoes, and I want to wear them for the summer. I wouldn't have called them back. I would have just been happier taking my stuff, being inconvenienced, going to another place that stayed open the whole time, that communicated with me the whole time, that didn't miss a beat. So if you closed and you weren't communicating, chances are you don't deserve the business when you open back up. That's just the plain truth. If you were too lazy enough to not communicate to your clients while you were closed and keep it a guessing game, you don't deserve to succeed. That's the harsh facts. That's the harsh reality of this. Because those clients, those guests, your customers, your patrons, whatever business you're in, chances are a lot of them can find, you're in an industry where they can find other businesses that would have taken care of them. Now, certain industries weren't open, like gyms, right? Certain industries just weren't open. Gyms weren't open. But we're in a situation where my wife likes to spin bike. She likes to go on a spin bike. So the local gym actually leased her one of the spin bikes. So Lisi's still communicating, and Lisa on a spin bike. So we brought the spin bike here in this office over there, and she would spin bike every day because she was able to lease a spin bike from the gym. The gym's not open. The gym can't do anything. So he's being creative and making any kind of money that he possibly can to stay afloat. So he leased out some equipment, right? Smart. But if you just sat back and didn't communicate and did nothing and expect to reopen and think that the same people are going to walk back into your door, some people will walk back in your door because they love you and they miss you and this and that. But I got to tell you, there were other businesses out there getting their attention, like me. And I got a lot of new people came into my restaurant during COVID. A lot of brand new people came in. I could tell the way they were ordering. They pick up the phone, they didn't call and say, I want French fries with that. We've never had French fries. 18 years, I've never had a fryer, never done French fries. And day in and day out, 5 to 10 people ask us for French fries, meaning they've never been here before. They know we don't have. If you were here before, you know we don't have French fries. So they order a burger and fries. So new people constantly coming in, get them into our pipeline, get them into our database, and keep communicating to them. We gained so many followers on Facebook. We gained so many followers on Instagram. Our numbers just kept going up and up, and like we didn't miss a beat. Our revenue held steady and went up like we didn't miss a beat. Everything stayed almost financially wise, everything stayed normal for us. Except the one thing was I was getting more attention. I was trying to get more attention. My wife was getting more attention. We were working harder than ever, but it paid off. And we were thinking about how can we improve our business? What's the next level of bringing our business to the next level? So patio heaters, building a pond, getting a slushie machine for frozen drinks, frozen Negronis, frozen rosé. So we strategized and said, how can we open up better than we were before? How do we do that? And that's what we did. We opened up better than we were before. A couple kinks here and there. We changed the menu, but we think we're better than before. We think we have more amenities than before. We think we provide a comfortable setting for people more than we did before. So that was our goal. So it's never too late in the game to get attention. Marketing is key. Marketing. Our number one strategy that we teach in Restaurant Growth Secrets University, the number one thing we teach is to where am I going with this? Lost my train of thought. Number one thing we teach. Marketing. Restaurant Growth Secrets University, build a database. Build your database, communicate your database, build, keep building. Build it on your website, build it in person, build it with scan codes, build it wherever you can to get people to enter into your database, get them to enter into your database. It's huge. It's really huge. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. For your support. I appreciate all of the people who support us for our restaurant, and stay tuned for more videos like this from me and more emails on the business side. Get out and do Facebook Lives. Facebook Lives are the number one thing that we teach when we work with clients, and that's in the Academy, Restaurant Growth Secrets University. By the way, you can get my book for free. You can follow a link somewhere on our website, 50mistakes.com, restaurantgrowthsecretsuniversity.com. You can get this book for free. We also have another book out there. This stuff, this book was written a couple years ago. This book is still spot on about bringing people into your database, about marketing, getting attention, things like that, building staff, working with staff. All this stuff is very, 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 very valuable. So you can get all that stuff you can get this book for free. Just pay a few bucks for shipping and handling. 50mistakes.com. Go there, fill out the information, and click the link for my free book, and start do something in your business right now that is uncomfortable for you. And a lot of people are uncomfortable with doing Facebook Lives because they're like, what do you mean I can't edit it? Like a couple minutes ago, so I was like, I lost my train of thought. Like, what would I do if I lost my train of thought? My previous Facebook Live, my wife walked in and grabbed something off my shelf here, and I said hi to her and this and that, and oh yeah, the door's locked next door. People want reality. People want to know that you're real. People want to see things that are uncut, things that are candid. That's what makes us fun. That's what makes you interesting. That's what makes you, not being the perfect person on TV. If they want a perfect person on TV, they'd watch TV. They want to know who the real owner is. They want to see things. They want to see the real you. They want to see you in your real situation. So this is why Facebook Lives are super powerful. So do one thing. If you're not comfortable with a Facebook Live, I suggest you get out of your comfort zone and do a Facebook Live for your business ASAP. It'll be one of the best things you can do to relate to your clients, new, old, current. One of the best things you can do to relate. All right? Thanks for tuning in, folks. Appreciate it. Get on to 50mistakes.com. Get my book for free. And if anybody needs any help at 50mistakes.com. Drop me an email.